Hello, everybody. We are so happy to be back amongst all of you and enjoying our Simplicity series. We are coming back after a few months, so hopefully you have your questions ready for some of the beautiful topics that we are bringing back from our lovely book, Hsin. Once again, this is Naz, the head honcho of Aspirize, and someone that has been leading the pack with, truly talking about things that are helping us forward our lives through a very intrinsic understanding of what our true self is. And therefore navigating so many things that are now getting effortless. And hang on to that word as we'll circle back to it. And this is Paro joining all of you. And hey, Naz.
Hey, Paru, thank you so much for a lovely introduction. And it is so wonderful to be doing this with you again. And yeah, my deepest gratitude. Let's begin. Let's dive into
Let's
it.
start. So, you know how we were doing passages from our book,
Hmm,
Wusin,
hmm,
and we really received amazing feedback. We had people who wanted to, also buy the book and kind of read through it.
hmm,
So, one of the passages that you picked for this evening
hmm,
is something that when I read it, I knew this is going to bring up a lot of questions, not just from me, but
hmm,
also from our friends listening in. So, let
hmm.
me launch right into it.
Sure.
Enormous effort must be made to earn the realization that effort takes one nowhere.
Wow.
I'm going to read that quickly one more time because it's quite bhari bharkam words. Enormous effort must be made to earn the realization that effort takes one
No.
nowhere. So, Naz, I know we touched upon this in one of our other talks as well, where we sort of touched upon the distinction here. So, let me ask one clarification based on as you're reading this. In this passage, do you think the author is meaning effort as hard work?
Hmm. Yeah. Give whatever name you want, effort or hard work. It's not needed. He's talking about dropping the effort. And I guess this passage is, these words are actually taking us to the power of surrenderance and also recognizing that there is a sense of um, joy in the whole essence of effortlessness, but it is so dichotomous. I mean, because everybody talks about hard work and effort, and you've got to earn that. And so many of us think that we are worthy of any kind of success only if
Mhm.
we have put in that kind of effort.
Correct. We think it is a direct correlation. As
Exactly.
much hard work you put, that's how much success you get.
Exactly. Otherwise, you don't deserve it. I mean, you didn't work hard enough for this. I don't think you deserve it. And there's so many of us who, when they are successful, they say, "I really worked hard for this," as if
Yes.
it's some kind of dignity, but it's actually their ego which is speaking through them. I really worked hard for them. I mean, ask anybody, nobody really likes to work so hard. Everybody likes things easy. And what's wrong with that? I think that is the basic premise that we need to question. What's wrong when things get easy? I mean, don't we all want an easy life? Right? What do you
Correct.
think?
No, very true. So one of the contexts that comes to mind is, let's say, children. Um, they are playing, and they do want to play. It's in their nature. They want to play all day, but kal to exam hai.
Mhm.
And you know, their course and their syllabus and their studies is not proportioned based on what their absorption rate is. It's just fed in like a fire hose. Jitna pani dal sake dalo through that. So then inevitably they spend hours and hours with their books. And often the teacher also says, hey, your friend who put 4 hours more studied more,
Mhm.
therefore his marks are more. So how do you take that concept and break it down to effortlessness when
Mhm.
it's a volume that you have
Mhm.
to study in order to achieve success?
So effort is takes you to stress. I mean, whenever you're putting in effort, it gives you stress. And when you are stressed, you don't get the outcome that you desire. I mean, a
True.
child is playing out there because he is going to feel joyous about it, right? He's going to he's loving it. His vibration is going higher and higher when he's experiencing that joy. And when he comes back to study, that joy is going to give him enough motivation to do the work that is left undone, whether it is studies or any other household chore. But how can you explain this to work from, or to achieve whatever you want from the level of stress? I mean, it's going to consume more time, it's going to consume more energy, and it's not going to give you joy. And joy is the fuel that actually leads you to success. It's not effort. It's really not effort. In fact, when you're putting in that kind of effort, there is an energy of do or die. I got to do this, okay? And
Right.
that's what we call motivation. But that really is resistance. You're pushing against the resistance of your own body, which is not aligned to the vibration of joy. Only
Mm.
joy can give you result. And the more you do that, the more the emphasis on doership. I got to do it. And when that energy is out there, you're telling the universe, get out of my way. I'm actually going to do it my way. And nothing really happens unless the universe cooperates. In any kind of manifestation, we have learned that what you need to put in out there is just an intention. It's really the universe that's giving you the manifestation. But if you're going there with an axe and a sword and saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to put the effort, the universe says, okay, go ahead, do it. You don't need me. It's going to take so much more time, so much more effort, so much more energy, but that's what you want. And after that, people really struggle and say that I worked so hard, but I didn't get the result because you were thinking that you're the one who's going to get the result for yourself. It's not you, it's the universe. Hence, effortlessness.
I think that's key. So you brought up two critical notes here. One is surrenderance,
Mm.
to surrender, and this is not something that is clear as a concept because language is limited. There is only so much we understand.
Mhm.
So can you elaborate a little more conceptually about surrenderance and the stage of surrenderance? At what stage do you line things up and then surrender?
I think right from the beginning, right? Whenever I make an intention, I got to do something. The first thing is I realize that I'm not going to do it alone. I need the support of the universe. And this is the first one for us to really get into any kind of manifestation or any kind of success that we desire. I think that's the first thing. And most people really take a lot of pride in saying, I did it all alone. I know it all. And for them, I think they're missing out on the joys of what surrenderance can offer. So it begins right from the beginning and it continues right till the end. Surrenderance. I mean, at all point, just be aware that I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do, and that's all is in my control. When we put in more effort, it's because we want to be in control of everything. There's no trust. The more the effort, the less the trust. You're not trusting the process, you're not trusting life. Life is an intelligence. It has its own way of offering you what is best and highest for you. So we have become very mechanical and left brain oriented, and because of all of that, the whole essence of our own consciousness is not acting out through us. So things like surrenderance, letting it go, operating from a state of effortlessness and dropping doership or dropping attachment to result, these are very natural things for us. And what we are doing right now through these series is only helping people remember what they have forgotten.
Absolutely.
It's only because
Absolutely.
of conditioning into effort and success and failure. And these are such heavy terms, Paro. I mean, it dips our consciousness, the way we feel about ourselves, and for what, right?
You're so
Correct.
right. So when we do reflect back on things we didn't get or didn't achieve, we automatically, perhaps through the passage of guilt, think back and say, I didn't work hard because the time I did work hard, I saw the result. The time I didn't work hard, I didn't see the result. But we are not talking about what led us all the way. So it wasn't just hard work. There was, to your point, joy in the process.
Exactly.
There must have been also some trust level and, trusting yourself with your ability,
Exactly.
which would have led to surrenderance, which did not occur the next time. So it wasn't just the hard work, which we are recording in our conditioning, keeps on this loop.
Exactly. You've summed it up so beautifully. You're actually putting in your joy, your energy, your surrenderance, your trust. You're actually putting in there, but there is too much emphasis on effort. I got my success because I put in my effort. Effort is just one aspect of it. There are so many things that have contributed to your success, and it's natural for us to really walk that path of our own transformation and evolution, which elevates us to higher consciousness.
And that is the goal. That is the ultimate goal. Um, Thank you. I think this is something that no matter how often we talk about it or through different passages we arrive at this, I think the core message, and I agree with you, is to keep driving the fact that effort is a piece of a much larger and a much more
Yeah.
significant process. And
Yes.
therefore, trust the process,
Yes.
bring in joy. Do you have some tips on how to bring in joy?
Tickle yourself, I guess.
Tickle yourself. I think once you also told me, drink something nice, to do cup chai pee ja.
Huh.
So,
Bring in
yeah,
joy, bring yourself to a place of alignment, and then put in the work. I mean, why do you even want to use the word hard work? Hard work has a vibration that communicates to the universe. I want to work hard. When you say I put in so much effort, you're sending the message to the universe. You know what? I need more. I
yeah,
need to put in more effort. Only then I'm worthy of success. I mean, let's be authentic to ourselves. We like things easy, and there is no shame in saying that.
correct. Correct. And easy, to your point, doesn't mean that you're going to just completely ace an exam that you're not even prepared for.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, exactly. I mean, people, when I talk to them and tell them, life is effortless and easy, and they say, "Oh, that means I don't have to do anything." It's like
Right.
either this or that. I mean,
Right.
that's where our minds take us. Let's be open to receiving help from the universe. Okay. And let's just start by saying this: my life is effortless ease. You see, so many people are going to have resistance even in saying that. My life is effortless ease, because that's the level of unworthiness we are experiencing today. Unless
Very
there
true.
is effort, I am not worthy of success. Sad.
Yes. Or I'm receiving this outcome, or I'm headed towards something that I dread because I didn't do all that hard work that I should have done before. So it's truly, I mean, now that I think about it, it's got a domino effect in everything
Everything,
else.
everything.
This
And
one
and
thing.
and by talking about things like this, we are, if I may use the word, revolutionizing, the
Mhm.
whole concept of understanding how consciousness operates. It's really about questioning your conditioning, and you must have that kind of courage to be able to churn out your disempowering beliefs, because they're taking us nowhere. And that effort leads to success is one of those disempowering beliefs. So let's start saying my life is effortless ease, because every time you say that, the universe says tathastu, and allow the magic to unfold, because you are worthy of it.
Awesome. I think you summed it up very beautifully. Perfect culmination. We are worthy. We are absolutely worthy of every outcome that we intend to reach.
Exactly.
So, with that wonderful conclusion, friends, feel free to ask us many other questions down in the comments section. We are more than happy to spend time with you answering them and looking forward to seeing all of you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.